Hey, well, how's it going, everyone? And welcome back to, what are we on, episode 8 already of our Minecraft Survival World here. So, I did what I said I was going to do last episode, and I finished up decorating the area. I think it's looking great. I added in some new trees. I saw the design, I'm pretty sure it was Corrales who did it on Hermitcraft Season 10. There was something similar. Anyway, the andesite walls as the tree branches. I was like, oh, I like that. And so I'm going to use it. Whoa, why is there a lag spike? Probably because I just loaded in all the villagers or something. I don't know. Anyway, so all the bushes and rocks and all that is now in. And then once there's another tree here. And once I had gotten in all the bushes and everything, I think I said this in the last episode, this area looked too green. And I needed something else. So I decided to add in a fountain out of sandstone. Because it's better contrast in there. And it stands out a lot. And I got an armor stand up here currently just with leather and wood and stuff. I need to fix that. Actually, I need to give him arms as well. But I installed the mod, specifically mod for, there we go. I reset the pose. The mod for armor stands rather than just the, like the data pack with the book in it, because this one seemed much better. And my plan is to replace this with netherite gear and all that eventually, once I get the armor trim that I want to get for it. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We'll do that later. So anyway, tree there, bushes everywhere up here, another little tree there, bushes everywhere. I moved this chest of stuff for these trees just into here for now temporarily. And then let's see, I filled in this part of the pathway, another tree there. More bushes and stuff along the side here. So now this whole area is looking great. Also, I just went and filled in and replaced the roof with the other stuff here, which I forgot to do. And then we have this unfinished area of the greenhouse still to fill up. But as you saw in the opening clip, I filled in this whole area and covered up actually quite a decent amount of the hole here. And made this a lot smoother because I'm not totally sure. I have some ideas for what I want to do here, and I'm thinking maybe throw in some more farmland back here. I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't actually went and tested out and built anything yet. But yeah, and let's go ahead and get a bird's eye view of the area here without free cam. Actually, it's probably going to be better with free cam because you can actually see everything without constantly moving. But the next thing that I really need to do is set up a place for my villagers, librarian villagers to go. And so I spent probably like an hour, I don't know, in creative testing, trying to figure out something to build. And I don't know, I'm not quite finding anything. I wanted to do like a library, but then searching up like medieval library or, you know, like that type of library, it doesn't really get anything that's all that interesting to me or like even remotely related, close in theme to what I want to do here. But I don't necessarily want to just make the exact same building again, but in a different shape. Because I've already done that 3 times. And I already have a couple more builds planned out that are in the exact same style. And I kind of want to start doing something a little bit, a little different. You know, not too crazy. Still fit in, but not this exact same building. Which is why I did the greenhouse. Because I think it still fits with this area, but it's completely different block. Hello, iron golem. Actually, let's check up how much iron we have, because we have flown past 200 days. It is now 225 on the day count, which is awesome. And look at that. Already, we got a ton more iron going. Almost a whole nother double chest of iron. And some more in there. And still the entire 9 stacks worth of iron blocks. So, yeah, anyway, I think what I'm going to do right now, though, is I'm thinking I'm just gonna tear down this village, just remove it completely from existence, because now that the area has grown significantly more, we're taking up a lot more space, and I'm gonna eventually have to start expanding. The village, it don't look good. It does not look very good anymore. Hello, villager. You found. I traded. Why did I trade with you? I don't know. Anyway, so. Let's go ahead and quick time lapse. Let's tear down this village. village. What village? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. So if we come up, oh, yes I do. Now I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, I cleared out the village, replacing the paths took so much longer than I expected. I thought it was just going to be quick and easy. It took quite a while. So then I went ahead and just went to bed after I finished up clearing out the village. I got like almost 6 shulker boxes worth of resources, like mostly oak wood related items, which was great. I was not expecting that. If we head in here, I've already sorted through it. Ton of stuff there and a whole nother chest full of stuff there, which is amazing. Because now I don't need to worry about getting oak wood stuff for quite some time. But I woke up this morning, and I was trying not to get up because I was tired, but then all of a sudden I had an idea for a build. I was like, well, crap, I guess I gotta get up and go build that. So I started working on it, and why don't we just head over to my creative building world for this, and I'll show you guys what my idea was. So now in my creative testing world here, so these are water wheels and stuff. This is meant to be on the little, like, the river, right alongside the river. And so I just started building. I had the idea for like a multi-level deck that kind of wraps around and stuff. I would like this to be a little bit further over, but this building is already really huge for the area that it needs to be in. Way too big for the area that it needs to be in. And so I just kind of started getting out like the outline and idea for what I wanted for the shape of it. And then I added in this little like brick pillar because I wanted to kind of start doing something different, like I had already said. I want to start moving away from this exact same building over and over again. And this roof is absolutely atrocious. It's so terrible. I don't know why I made a 2-block wide pillar. I should have done something different. Obviously there's no detailing or anything, but this is kind of what I'm thinking. And I need to move these water wheels out and put this here. Originally, I wanted to have these be copper, but there was no copper walls for this wheel design, and I tried coming up with one of my own, because I found this design. I just quick search on Google and found this design, and I tried doing one of my own, but it was too big, and it didn't look right, and the center never looked right without the walls, and there's no copper walls, unfortunately. But my idea for this build was to have it, like, sit, like, right here-ish, somewhere, like, in this area, probably just kind of chill right here. But I don't know, it might be too big. I'm gonna have to adjust the terrain, probably smoothen this out and bring it out to here or something. Maybe this could just be where the deck is. And so when I had started working on it, obviously I was working on it viewing from this perspective, from that front there with like all the little angles on the house and stuff and the different roofs. But then when I came around to the backside, you know, this is the side that I'm most likely going to be viewing it from more often, at least right now, until I start building on that side of the river. And it was just a big flat wall, and I was like, crap, what do I do? So I put in the pillar thing that with a terrible roof that I need to destroy. And then now I need to adjust that too. So yeah, I don't know. I've been hitting like this very weird wall where like I have a lot of ideas for what I want to build, and then I start building something and then it doesn't work out. And one example of that here is this building right here. This, I wanted to do like a library for my librarian villagers for all my trading books and stuff. And so I started building out this, and this is where I kind of started to introduce the deep slate tile roof instead of just the pure wood, because I think it looks better than the just plain wood. And I don't know, I can't quite figure it out. This doesn't look right, and then it's like super shallow. And I added that, but then now this building is way too huge. So I don't know. I'm hitting a weird wall, or I have so many ideas that I want to build, but I can't make something that looks good. And like, I want to start shifting away from just using the stone and the terracotta things, because it's, you know, I've done it enough now. It's kind of getting, we know what's going on with these buildings. I want to start using other blocks, all these new blocks that we have now, you know, because I originally built that building quite some time ago, a couple of years ago now, and we have so many new blocks to use. And I don't know, I can't figure out what's going on. I don't know why I can't come up with something that I mean, this okay, I'm happier with this and where it's going, but I want to change out this. I want to change out this block. I'm okay with the stone. Maybe I can start using some more bricks like the dried coral and other stone variants and stuff to texture this. But I want to completely change out this upper layer here, but it still needs to be in the same general, like, not too far away, not some like bright vibrant pink stuff, right? It needs to be somewhat something with a slight reddish tint ideally to it, or, you know, nothing too far away because this is going to go right next to all the other buildings that I built. But I don't want to just fall into the exact same build and do that over again. So that's kind of what I've been struggling with the past like week or so of trying to come up with some builds. Since I'm recording these episodes so far ahead of time, currently I believe we only have like 3 or 4 episodes actually out. Although, you know, up to this episode is currently ready to go, just waiting to go out on the schedule. And I did that because I know I'm going to get busy here coming up soon, and I won't be able to do any recording at all. So that way I can still have them coming out while I'm not able to do anything. So I can't be like, hey, what do you guys think? So yeah, and I'm really worried I'm not gonna be able to figure this out, and I'm gonna hit burnout. And I really do not want to do that. Because I'm enjoying this world so much, and I just want to play in the world, but I don't know what to build. I can't quite figure it out. It's very frustrating. So I think what I'm gonna do is, since I have the time right now, I'm gonna take a short break, take a break from the world a couple of days, and come back, hopefully fresh, and try and figure out what the heck block palette I can use to fill in this wall and make it look nice, and also start focusing more on little details and all the crazy stuff, you know, that a lot of people are doing nowadays, and adding a story into this build and stuff. So I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'm gonna come back, hopefully feel refreshed and have some good idea of what I want to do here, and then we'll get to building, and we'll go ahead and gather up the resources that we need to build this thing, and then we'll build it. So I actually wound up taking a break for a couple of hours, just a couple of hours. I went and did some VR for about an hour, and then practiced on the drums for about an hour, and came back and just finished out the building. I definitely had a nice wave of inspiration that allowed me to finish building it in creative. So after that, I started gathering up the materials I needed with the spruce logs here. Then I gathered up some green wool, some lime terracotta, which there wasn't enough, so I flew out to the mesa to grab some more. After that, I grabbed some honey from my bee farm in the nether, and then harvested up some of the bamboo that I have been growing, and then I crafted up some beehives, and gathered up the rest of the wool that I needed, and after that we pretty much have everything we need, so let's go ahead and get building. Okay, well, the build is done, and I went and I recorded this whole probably like close to 10-minute long thing of me talking about the build and a bunch of other stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is great. I went to go edit it, and my mic was messed up again. I don't even know how it happened, so now I just live in fear of my mic not working correctly. I know that it does happen for sure if I unplug my microphone and plug it back in, because I did that today to mess with the cable, and I checked and it was messed up. So I know that's one cause of it, but I don't know what happened last time because I didn't touch the mic at all. I don't know. At first I thought I was switching over to the mic on my Valve Index, but it's definitely my actual mic, because when I was closer to it, it was louder. So I have no idea what happened. Anyway, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, I finished up the build, I talked about it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do some more work and decorating up the area, and then I came back and decorated up the area, and then I went to record the, anyway, so now the area around it is also decorated. Not the whole thing, just this bit here and the area around it, but the build is complete. It is done, along with this decoration here, which I did not plan on having done yet, but yeah, woohoo. It's the same texturing that I used over on the lake that's over there. Just, coming down in here, and then I need to replace all the underwater stuff, but I obviously haven't done that yet. And then I also linked up the path and all that. Anyway, tour, building, let's do it. So, if I hop into the free cam over here, we can see, obviously this is like the best angle to look at it from, with a couple of docks wrapping around on the 2 different levels and everything. I just threw a bunch of clutter and random items and leads and stuff, maybe look like fishing rope or, something like that, around the place and all of that. Tons of them everywhere. I need to rotate you and you. Let's do it like that. Okay. Anyway, and then I also am using the armor stand thingy mod for the tool rack for the fishing rods to kind of sit up here. Anyway, we've got I guess it's a shop kind of thing. It was some salmon on it. Originally, in the original build, I had cod, like, on the edges of the campfire. And so I was like, I don't know where to get cod, so I'll just kill the salmon that are in the river. And then I went to place them, and they wouldn't place. Apparently, fire aspect works underneath water, because it was all already cooked, so they couldn't be placed on the thing. Yeah. So anyway, green walls on the second floor. I really, really like the look of this. It still fits in the general theme of what we have going, but it is different. I'm starting to branch away, getting to use different blocks, which is what I wanted to do. But if we head on downstairs here on this dock that wraps all the way around, we can come inside, and we got more various clutter. Is it? Yeah, it's lit up. And then we got the other side of the counter here with some barrels on the roof. Same thing on the outside. And we come in here, and we got this machine thing. I really don't know. So obviously these are water wheels on the front of the building here, and the smooth basalt block looked like it would be something that could be a rotating axle or whatever. And so I just took all the mechanical looking blocks and made a cube out of it. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, yeah, that looks like good enough. I mean, because I was trying to figure out, like, am I really going medieval fantasy, or is this just the style of the building that we're in? And I still, honestly, I'm not totally sure. I mean, I know I want to do a castle over there, but I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, let's not think about that. I probably won't come in here too often. I just needed something in there to show, hey, we got a mechanism that the wheels are rotating on. Anyway, come upstairs here, and we got these sort of 2 bedrooms here with the bunk beds. I'm gonna replace this lamp thingy with the skeleton skull once I get it. And that's another thing. This is kind of a more modern lamp design, but I couldn't think of anything else for lighting unless I just did a lantern, but I didn't really want to do that. So anyway, other side, we got like a larger bedroom with a larger bed and a desk again. And then we got a more storage room area thing going over here with an entrance out onto the floor. Let me sleep real quick. Anyway, entrance out onto the second floor here. Got more cluttered various items. And then we got the ladder that you can reach the second floor with. And then coming down over here, I started working on terraforming underneath the water just a little bit, not too much. I haven't even filled this in yet. And then I haven't continued the coarse dirt stuff over quite yet. But I think it's the texturing here, it's gonna work really well. I really like the way it looks. If you look underneath, after a couple of blocks, it's just dirt. I didn't want to waste, all these other resources going all the way back, and you can't even see it. So it's just the dirt back there, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah, I think the build looks pretty good. Why don't we turn on shaders here for a second? There we go. Oh, that looks cool in the rain. Yeah, that looks pretty cool in the rain. I like that. Anyway, shaders. Yeah, so obviously I'm not really using shaders anymore. And to be honest, now that I'm not using them anymore, I kind of like the game a little better without shaders, to be completely honest. It doesn't look very good when it's raining, but there's definitely this sort of certain feel and charm to the Minecraft art style as a whole, and the shaders definitely kind of just throws that all away. And now that I've got used to playing without shaders and have been playing without shaders much more, I definitely enjoy how things look more without shaders. It feels more Minecraft. But if you come over to the tower here, I didn't actually use this. There's no interior. You can't go inside. I guess I could add a staircase that goes all the way up, but I don't really have a way to connect it properly. I mean, I guess I could connect it there, but I don't know. Anyway, the dirt texturing though with the thingies on it, I love it. It works so well. Maybe not when you're directly looking at it, but like you're looking at the building here or something, and it's just kind of off to the side. It works so well, and this I don't know. I found it from B-Dubs way back on season 7 of Hermitcraft. And I don't know if he got it from somewhere else or if he came up with it, but man, it looks very good. And then coming over here, I threw in some of the cherry blossom trees because this area needed something more than just the wall. And green leaves, the wall's already green, so that wouldn't work. Also, I really like the design here for these windows with the bamboo trapdoor over it. I don't know. I think it looks really good. Especially for like the fishing thing. I don't know. I think it looks cool. Anyway, that's how that's going. That's how we're going over here. It's looking pretty good. Obviously, I kind of stopped texturing here because I didn't want to go too far with it yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this area. But I think we're starting to run out of time on this episode, unfortunately. Oh, hello, Iron Golem. Actually, I have a ton more iron now, even so much more iron. Yeah, there. All of this iron and a full shulker box of poppies. Almost 2 rows of stacks of iron blocks, which is great. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.